Buenos dias and buen camino, my friends. So we're ready to start a new day. This has really been a very nice place. You know, it's kind of funny because one of the things I want to note is sometimes you're walking up to a place and you're not quite sure. It's like, gee, is this place any good? I mean, what kind of room am I going to get? Sometimes you walk up to a place and you go, wow, this is going to be really great. And then you get in there and it's like, uh-oh. Then there's other times where it's like, well, I'm not quite sure. So I'm walking up to this place yesterday. It's like, okay, is this going to be a good one or a bad one? Very good one. So if you're walking along and you want to stay in Canaro, this is the place to stay. I think it's the only place to stay, which kind of limits your choices, but it's a very good one. Dinner was excellent. Really tasty dinner last night. The rooms were lovely. And I had a guy next to me who decided that he wanted to yell over the phone for 2 hours, but that's not the owner's fault. In fact, the owners were quite helpful in dealing with that situation. But it's a great place, very comfortable, very clean, and the food is delicious, and the people that run the place are very pleasant. So, the Canaro is a good place. So where am I going today? Oh gosh, I don't know. I think it's Los Pedros or VILLAPEDRE or something like that. But it's about 21 kilometers, so that shouldn't be too bad. We start the day with a big hill, but it's okay. Not too sunny out yet, and we got a few clouds, so we don't know if it's gonna burn off and give us a sunny day or rain on us or just be overcast like it was yesterday. Either way, we're having a great time on the Camino. We're going to have a good time today. We're going to have some fun. So the sun is in the sky somewhere. My hat is on my head. And my tummy is filled with cafe con leche. And I got my lunch in my backpack. So let's get going. Buen camino. And this is why, fellow pilgrims, you need to be vigilant on the Camino. This is just one example of a sign that's hidden in the bushes. Frequently you'll see these. At times the stone markers, you can't even see. This one is actually not bad compared to many of the others. So just remember when you're doing the Delta del Norte that in this region, this seems especially so in this region, the signs are not well maintained, very confusing, and very often giving you a much more difficult route than necessary because they just lead you right back onto the road. That happened to me last night and this morning. I didn't follow them, but just be mindful. You need to follow your maps, your GPS very closely. So, as I said to all of you folks out there, one of the great things about the Camino is all the wonderful people you meet. And I've been meeting these folks, and we've been walking along for several days, and I've been remiss in not including them. So these are some of my favorite people on the Camino. So there's Lonnie and Dan. I forgot where we met. We met some time ago, didn't we?
A long time ago, didn't we?
It's been quite a while. I don't recall exactly.
Yeah, it seems.
No, it was probably at a bar.
Shh, shh, shh. No, it wasn't at a bar. At church. That's right. It was that we were at and this is Gregor. Yes, he was the altar boy. He was carrying the wine and because when there's Gregor, there's wine. So anyway, so I always, as you know, I like to include the folks and have them introduce themselves. So Lonnie, Dan, this is the thing that I think is really neat. You're brother and sister.
That's
Correct.
right.
Yes.
See, now, if I can't even be in the same room with one of my sisters, I can't even be in the same room with one of my sisters without us like killing each other. And then there's another person. Uh-oh.
The photo bomb.
We photobomb. So, but yeah, so one of us wouldn't have made it to San Sebastian if I went with one of my sisters. My other sister, maybe not so much. But your brother and sister, and what inspired you guys to go to do this
We
together?
have not figured that out yet. Not really.
I think the movie, The Way, got
The way
curiosity
helped a lot.
going.
The
Yeah,
movie, The Way,
yeah.
And then we thought, well, this would be a nice challenge, and I'm at that point in my life where I need to do less work and more. And it's time for me to start, at least from my perspective, it's time for me to start enjoying life a little bit more.
Yeah.
And putting other issues behind me,
Yeah.
work and some of the family issues. I mean, I have children, but they're grown and they need
Yeah.
to manage their own stuff. And I'm time for me to start enjoying doing what I can while I still can. I'm worried that, sometimes, there's going to be some kind of medical issue and I won't be able to travel.
Got to do it when you can, right?
So I'm starting to do more things and enjoy life.
So talking about that part of life, though, you both have had pretty interesting lives in the work world, for what we. And you did like international work. What?
Yeah, I build power plants for a living, and well, I did for many years. Well, I still do, but I worked internationally for 15 years.
And you've been all over.
Yeah, Africa, Asia, Middle East,
Yeah.
South America.
Yeah, and you were telling us now. Believe it or not, you were a what? You were a
Over the road truck driver.
okay. So
I've been to every state in the lower 48 except for Maine. In the last 4 years, I drove just by myself, no team driving, with my dog, who I still have.
Yeah,
And we had a wonderful 4 years together.
wonder. And what's your dog's name?
Her real name is Good Girl, but I shortened it to Gigi.
There you go.
Gigi.
There you go. Yeah, you were telling us great stories about Gigi the other
She's
day.
something very special.
That's great.
Yeah.
That's great. And then this guy over here, who's remaining quiet, is Gregor.
Yes.
Gregor, the fast one. Gregor started. We were walking this morning. Gregor started. He was about like 10 feet ahead of me. 5 minutes later, he was 20 feet ahead of me. 15 minutes later, he was about 100 feet ahead of me. And after that, I didn't see Gregor until we were here at the hotel. He's like, "Hey, how you doing?" And so you're a quick walker too.
Yeah, I can't help. It's just like it. I cannot walk slowly.
Yes.
I should learn that probably
Yes.
because you learn a little bit more about the environment, everything. But I am in my rhythm and I need to go, and that is the easiest way for me to really go forward.
And you're Swiss.
I am a Swiss, yeah.
Yes.
I'm a Swiss guy. I'm neutral.
You're neutral. I'm neutral. I'm staying out of it. I'm staying out of it. What did you do we never talked about what you
Yeah,
did
we
in the
did
real.
a little bit at the very beginning. Do you remember?
I don't
the
remember.
very, very
I don't
beginning.
remember yesterday. What am I supposed to remember?
No, I was in IT as well. IT management.
Oh, that's right. That's right. That's right. And then we got somebody way back there, and she's dancing. And this is your second. Oh, I know what you're doing. Oh, we're making too much noise. No, yesterday she's being funny because yesterday at the hotel, there was somebody who was out in front of my room talking loudly, which I am now doing. So she decided to come and do what I did, which was play her music as loudly as could. Say hello to everybody on YouTube. Introduce yourself. Yes, there we go. Okay, so because I'm waking up everybody, I better stop. So, bye, Gregor.
Bye.
Bye, Dan.
Bill.
Buen Camino.
Buen
Buen
Camino.
Camino. Buen Camino. Hey, I'm going to try to be real quiet here because other folks are sleeping, so I'm going to keep my voice down. But this is the view from my room this evening. Isn't this beautiful? So today you can tell it was a great day. had some really nice views. Went along and saw some a neat little town on the edge of the ocean. And then as I was walking along, a whole bunch of kids were from a preschool were yelling "Buen Camino, Buen Camino," and that was really fun. Then this evening, got together with Lonnie and Gregor and a few other folks, and we had a great dinner. And I'm trying to keep my voice down because I think they're sleeping. Ooh. Listen to that. And this is why I don't walk at night. But it was kind of funny, and another reason why I'm keeping my voice down is last night, as I mentioned in the video this morning, there was a guy outside my room last night just talking as loudly as he possibly could. Kept me awake for hours. And so what I did was I went out and I started playing my cell phone as loudly as I could, trying to give him a hint that he needed to quiet down. And that's what when the woman came out, when our friend from California came out, and she was playing the music while Lonnie and Dan and Gregor and I were talking, she was referring to that, kind of making a joke. Listen to those dogs. Oh, they're quieting down now. So this has been a great day, just another good day on the Camino. And this is how it ends. Just another quiet evening here on the northern coast of Spain. I think you can see the ocean way off in there, in the background there. Isn't that great? So I'm going to tuck myself in now and go to sleep, and wish you all a buen camino. We'll pick this up tomorrow morning. Good night, everybody. Buen camino.